Hello you guys, and today I'm going to activate a new sheet of paper for my 100-day project, and I've decided to play with acrylic paint for the next 9 days. But I like to just activate a sheet of watercolor paper so that there is something on the card to begin with, to just spark some inspiration. And I'm going to just activate my watercolor paints here because we're going to play with that a little bit, and I'm going to allow that to just activate in a minute. And I'm just going to use some of my dry mediums. I've got here some pastel. No, this is charcoal, not pastel. And I just want to put some line work on my page. Just begin to activate the paper with some marks and with some shapes. And sometimes this provides a very interesting playground, a starting point to just create something beautiful and interesting. So I have no idea what we're going to do with this next 9 days, but I do know we're going to play with watercolor. So I just want to bring in some interesting marks. This is oil pastel, so it's going to resist the watercolor. I have no idea about the color scheme or anything like that. I just want to not have to stare at a blank piece of paper. Just want some color on there. And because most of this is going to get covered up with acrylic paint, it's not important. It's really just to have some line. So I'm going to play with a bit of watercolor, and I'm going to just activate this piece of paper with some water. Now the charcoal is going to activate and run a little bit. The oil pastel is going to resist the water. It's going to stay exactly where it is, but it is also water soluble oil pastel, so you might see some color sort of move on there. Right, we've got some greens there. I'm going to just bring in some neutral colors that's not too complicated. Activate it with some water, get some pigment going, and I'm just going to tap and drip. I do love a nice olive green, it's just so pretty. And I'm just going to allow that to spread onto the page. Let's try some soft cerulean blue. And I'm going to add a bit of iridium green as well. This one is going to go really fast. I think I'm sort of more bold. This is going to be the third activated page that I'm playing with. Let's add a little bit more violet here and there. I don't really care to have white of the paper left because, like I say, we're going to just bring in some acrylic paint. I quite like where this is. I don't want to overdo it. I think it's overdone already, but you know, I think there's some interesting line and texture and movement. I'm going to just allow this paper to dry, and when it's dry I'm going to come back and measure it and cut it into the sort of project size, which is 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. And for the next 9 days I'm going to be working with acrylic paint. And because I give myself a time restriction of about 10 minutes for this little session, I need there to be something on the page to begin with, just to activate that intuition during the mindfulness session, and see how I'm going to start and activate each page and create. And we'll see at the end of the 9 days what sort of vibe came forth out of this cardstock. So stay tuned. Remember to subscribe and watch and look at my previous 3 sections that I've done already. I think we're on day 43 or something now of the 100-day project. So it's really interesting to see each 9 days I'm working with a different medium and how that will influence my creativity and intuition. Intuitive response is a nice way to say it, to the paper, and what we create out of that at the end of the 9 days. So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next episode, and then we'll start playing on this paper. So thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.